So we've done a thing. We've had this truck hiding away up here for a couple of months now, and we haven't showed it to you, but here she is, and we're about to use it for the first time. Beautiful old Acco, nice new cab. Check out the interior real quick. Fucking, look at that. Look at that. Look at this door card. Full reversing camera, all the fucking fruit. Big tank. Our good mate at Schmidtco, he hooked us up with a deal. We got a bit of petrol here. Yesterday we pumped her up, and I got a suction hose. It doesn't fucking fit on here and whatnot, so it's got a full load of water. Sounds empty.
It's coming out top.
Well, we got a full load of water. We're going to take it down the racetrack and water the racetrack. I'll hold the container. You have to do it again and flip out.
That was good, it's her. I didn't even get a
You
mouthful.
got it first up. There we go. Nice work. Did you get any in your mouth? Is that what you thought would happen, Jess? If I lift it up higher, it will go faster?
Yeah, of course.
There's a problem with the truck already. Look, where am I going to sit this? Check out that sick reversing camera. Fucking better turn circle than a 79. Water.
This one's stiff. How's that one?
Right, so the way this is set up at the moment, it's got two air override valves here. Right, one puts the recycle on and then the other one switches at the same time and it turns the sprays on. So we've got this setup. It'd be nice to change this so I've got 3 different valves and I can flick them on and off as I please from inside the cab, but at this stage it's not set up like that. So you just got to change these caps off, block it off. So at the moment we've just switched to the two down sprays, one here and one there, and that'll pour the water in and get a fair bit on this track for early watering. Later on we'll change it to the overhead spray and that'll just give it a little like dust control measure.
It's not putting out much water.
It needs a little bit improvement. We've got to get some more water. Yeah, it's still 3/4 full, yeah. The other spray's a little bit shitty, so I'm going to try and put this one on and see if it's better. So we changed the recycle. It was recycling while it was spraying, and the pump governor spring, throttle spring. Whoa, fucking look at that! Yes! Fuck yeah, that's pumping some water now. Have a look out the window. That's what it should look like. Oh, I was so disappointed in it. I was thinking, fuck, this thing's a bit shit, but no. It was just...
Was the operator there?
No, it had some tweaking to do. The recycle valve hoses were around the wrong way, so it was opening the recycle valve at the same time it was opening the spray bars. It's got to go the opposite way. So we swapped the air hoses around, and the spring for the throttle on the pump come off, so it was running at low idle. Initially it wasn't, but then it did that after, so it'll probably fall off again. We need a zip tie. Whoa.
Bit boggy there, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit, no, it's just a bit wet, so we go a bit faster here.
It's not stopping!
It's not stopping.
Started running by itself.
Ran out of water.
why the pump started sounding like that.
Yeah.
That pump didn't just fucking shit itself.
Oh. Well, lucky we got 2 more. Can suck up by itself, but I don't have the fitting to put the hose on it properly, so we're just using this other pump. So yesterday I brought the grader out here and we had a big puddle on the bottom corner of the racetrack, so I've had to take the camber off of it because that's cheaper and easier than putting a pipe in like we did at the last racetrack, and that was very high maintenance. The reason we're watering the track down, not only because I stirred it up with a grader yesterday, but also because hopefully tomorrow afternoon I'm bringing the Magna out here and I'm going to test it out and see if it can go fast or not. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
What's this contraption?
It's got a tin can and
Be
a
interesting to see
stick.
how much pressure comes out of that when it stays there.
It's full!
Right, so we've done some watering last night. Dan's gone up there. He's doing some more watering. So it's time to get the Magna and the VF, run them on the trailer up to the block and test them out and see what lap times we can get. Perfect spot on this exhaust just to chop it off. Take all this muffler and all that big bit off. Probably save weight in the back and everything. I'm not gonna do it. This is gonna spill some.
I have faith.
No, I don't.
It's already dripping out. Fuck. Did it eventually go in?
It's in there. It's not working.
What's not working?
It's like missing and carrying on when you're wide open throttle. It is running way too rich still. So mate, I'm hoping that that's it. It's when you really squeeze the pedal on it fucking starts missing. But it hasn't got a miss. Alright, so I did a few hot laps in the Magna. It's okay, but it's got a little issue. It's overfueling too much, so it's not letting the power really get into it. So, and I can feel it when it does lean off a bit, it fucking has this launch and it's got heaps of torque, but at the moment it's got fuck all. So I will take some out of that, but for now, I'm gonna do a couple laps in this, run some lap times, and I'll do a couple laps in that, run some lap times and see if I'm even close. And I know that can be improved by quite a bit yet.
Wait. way faster.
The shot came in!
Are you okay, babe?
Thought I was going for the fence. Let me go again. I'm just going to run a little bit higher.
First lap.
Trees in the way. Ooh! Don't crash my car.
Yeah.
That is very hard conditions to drive in. The worst I've ever driven in my life. There's no way the Magna's anywhere near that fast. Not a fucking
No,
chance in this world.
It didn't look at anywhere close to it.
Not a fucking chance in the world it's that near that fast. Holy fuck. Was it under 24 at least?
Yeah, the first one was 22, and the second one after you got squealer was 23.
22 what?
22.87 and 23.40.
Okay. Alright, so we'll run on that. Let's see how many seconds slower my Magna is.
Screenshot of it.
Well, that was a 3-minute lap.
What happened there?
I crashed it.
Yeah, I thought, did you just shut it off then?
No, it shut off.
40.61.
I crashed it.
We saw, babe.
Straight in the pile of dirt.
Yeah, we heard.
Did you damage it?
Oh, a little bit.
Crack on your bumper.
Crashed it in practice. Wonder why it turned off. Everything looks to be in order. Fuck, my eyes are stinging, cunt. Oh, it didn't pop. Yeah, it didn't knock any plugs off.
It's literally what I said.
Oh, did you? Ejector fuse is blown. Must happen when I crashed it, or maybe there's the injectors are working too hard because it's got way too much fuel. It's overfueling the. But that's a 30 ampere. That's a fucking big fuse to blow. Right. So things didn't quite go to plan yesterday. I thought I was going to drive this car down there and was just going to fly around like a fucking rocket ship, but it didn't. It was fouling up, and well, I believe it was fouling up. It was running like a piece of shit. When you stab the pedal, it'd go pretty hard, and then it'll start coughing and snuffing out, sort of thing. So I've got a few ideas. The wideband gauge is saying it's off the scale of rich. So I'm thinking that's probably what's happening. It's almost like choking itself out with too much fuel. So I'm going to pull the bonnet off, hook a few things up, do a little bit of fucking around with some wiring, and maybe I'll cut some fuel out of it, and then it'll be sweet.
Thought we were done with all this wiring shit.
It's a street stock. So to make it faster, you got to do wiring. Put that on there. Fold that over. Fold that one over. Squeeze it. this is not going to be as easy as it looks to do. A more skilled solderer dude will be able to do this better than myself. Right, so I've replaced the fuse in there. I've hooked up the coolant temp sensor and changed a couple of things in the wiring system. So now I'm gonna start it up and hopefully it goes properly. It might be fixed. Let's put it on and drive it. It doesn't have a neat idle, like the fuel ratio gauge is driving like this. It's going up from about 11 over to 15 and then back and then like that. It hasn't got a neat idle, and I think that's because it doesn't have the O2 sensor plugged in. I think it has an O2 sensor plugged in that'll even the idle out. Right. I can't blow the cunt up.
It already sounds fucked.
Took it for a run there, and it might be better, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna get the temperature up in it and see once the temp lifts up if it does it, because it wasn't doing it the other day when it was cold either. I had to back off because I got scared.
So is it fixed?
Well, it seems to be working good now, yeah.
Take it down the track.
I suppose so. Is it wet enough? Alright, we're going to do just 2 laps because it's way too dusty and we don't want to piss anybody off. So I'm just going to do 2 quick laps. Dan's going to keep an eye on the gauge, make sure it doesn't lean out. And if it goes hard and it does 2 good solid laps, then it's ready to race. Ready?
Sounds like he lost that. What happened?
I lost it because we hit that fucking sand patch like I did yesterday, and it came in the cab with us and I couldn't see, and then I went on the infield a bit and hit a big bump, and then it blew the injector fuse.
Again.
Same as yesterday. So I'm assuming it's from hitting a bump, which means there would be a wire, or it could be from fanging the fuck out of it and there's something going wrong. So Jess just tells me I did 25.12, and yesterday in her car I did a 22.8.
9. Yeah, something
Yes. And that was from a standing start. So I'm pretty confident if that was a moving, rolling lap, which I didn't get to do 2 laps yet, unfortunately, because it's blown that fuse, that would bring those seconds right down to pretty well on par with Jess's car.
like that. So you're towing it to Gladstone?
If I can find why that fuse is blowing, I'll tow it to Gladstone. Babe, it's pretty fast.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm really happy how fast it is, actually, because I already got scared twice. Once there, and then when I turned around, then with me and Dan coming down, I got scared.
Sorry.
Did you get scared, Dan?
Yeah, I did actually.
And in this corner when I was standing it in here, because yesterday it was so slippery, but it's dried out now, I was like, oh, is it going to stay here? Oh, no. And it just fucking, the front pulls over. You turn and stab it and the front pulls over. It's fucking sick.